It's crazy how your trading journey can drastically improve after you change or implement these 4 things. So this first thing that you've got to really learn how to chart. Like you got to take the time to get on TradingView and get your reps in. Read candlesticks, understand fake outs and so forth, like support, resistance, break and retest, the Fibonacci. Like those basic fundamentals are going to set you apart. I've been there, where you go through and find all the free trading chats, all the, like all the paid signals on Telegram, Discord, copy and paste. I mean, but the reality is all you're doing is trying to get rich quick, and it doesn't work. And the crazy thing is you also don't really know how to trade. And that's what happened to me. I tried it. It didn't work. I was making money, but I didn't know how or why. And I was also losing and couldn't figure out how or why. And the worst part about doing that is that because honestly aren't learning how to trade, if that trader gets sick, you make no money. And what's the point of relying on other traders the same way we rely on our 9-to-5 jobs? The point of trading Forex is that Forex is able to buy you freedom. It can't buy you freedom if you don't do the work at the front end in order for you to do that. So learn how to chart, learn how to trade for yourself, and just use other trading groups as confirmation. This next one is get rid of those indicators. Like you really don't need them. Any 6-figure or even, $1 million trader, they've tried them, they used them in the past, but you don't need them. You got to get to the place where you got to understand that yes, indicators are what they say. They indicate what's happening in the market, but the issue is that it's for the most part, it's indicating what's happening right now. And by the time you get it and you see it, it's late. And therefore, you have late entries. You have, minimal profit. And as a result, you get frustrated because your reps and your, your entries in your trading journal are so inconsistent. And it's because indicators are not giving you enough time, to actually get in those good quality trades. So if you learn how to trade for yourself, like I said in number 1, and you get rid of the indicators, then it will definitely increase your winning ratio and you'll have a lot better quality entries and setups. And this next one is proper risk management, or in other words, manage your risk. Yes, I know I probably say this in every video, and I'm not going to stop because I strongly believe that proper risk management and a healthy trading psychology are the main 2 things that ultimately take you to the next level with trading. When I say manage your risk, if I was to ask you, are you willing to risk $300 in this trade? Are you able to go to sleep after you enter your stop loss and take profit? If the answer is yes, you're probably in good shape. But if the answer is no to any of those questions, or if you have any hesitation, you're probably over risking. You've got to get to that place where you're asking yourself those questions. And if the answer is no, I'm not okay, or I'm not feeling at ease if I lose this trade, it's too high. Don't take the trade. It took me a while to learn this, and it was because, especially when it comes to those indices, especially NAS 100, SPX, I was like, yeah. The more confident I got and the more I started to do the math of, well, if this trade wins, then I'll make X amount of dollars. The issue was that I kept on focusing on how much I will make if the trade wins, and I wasn't factoring in the losses. And what I learned about myself, which I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate, is if you start factoring how much you'll lose first, you won't enter that trade, or you won't enter that many entries at that max lot size. So it's just important, to have your mindset in the right place as far as risk management, and then every trade follows the same rule. There's trillions of dollars in the market, so there's no need to be greedy on one trade. Why put all your eggs in one basket if you can just, spread them out? So spread out your trades. You don't have to put all of your, risk for that day in US 30, because a lot of y'all are addicted to US 30, and that's why you ain't got no money. You got to diversify how you trade. You've got to diversify how and what you trade if you really want to be, profitable and successful long term in this industry. As far as risk management is concerned, is you should never be trading in order to pay a specific bill. Like, when I tell you that's going to mess up your trading psychology, there's just too much pressure going on, and then you're going to start choosing your leverage or your lot size based on how much that bill might be, right? So it's just, you got to trade with a long-term game in mind, and compounding off the risks that you've decided in your trading plan that you're going to make. And this last one is just stay in your lane. Like, drown out the noise and stay in your lane. Like, you cannot get so caught up in, all the profits of these six-figure and millionaire traders. Like, you cannot compare your 1 to 3 months of trading with their 3 to 6 years of trading. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's not fair. It's not realistic, and it's going to keep you bound. That scripture that says, on comparison steals all joy, it's like, it will steal your momentum. It'll still, like, you just got to get to the place where run your race. I have my trading plan. I'm going to compound my account, and my journey is my journey. My story is my story. And if you do that, just like me and just like them at some point, you'll see the fruit. It'll build, it'll compound. And before you know it, you'll make that money at some point too. But you just got to be careful, not get so sucked in onto what other people are doing and what other people are trading, and find what works best for you and run that play all the way out. I'm Brandi, aka the Money Multiplier. I'm a full-time IT project manager, which is actually what initially funded my Forex education, which was the best decision that I ever made, because as a result, I am now a six-figure Forex trader. As most traders, I've certainly had my my pitfalls, so I'm thankful that I did not quit my full-time job. But overall, it is still the most profitable side hustle that's turned into a full-time career that I've ever seen. So on this platform, my main and only goal is to encourage and inspire other people to be able to trade Forex, so that ultimately it can change your life the same way it's changed mine. As always, if this video was helpful, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.